Check-in time. Alright, it's been a month since my first Ocrevus infusion and 2 weeks since my second. A few of you have asked, hey, how you doing? First of all, thank you. Like, really thank you. It means a lot that you guys actually care about what I got going on. So here's a little update. I feel better, and that's not something that people on other MS drugs report. Like, you can slow the disease progression, but you're not gonna feel good. Well, on Ocrevus, I feel good. Definitely not still 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better than I have in a long time. For sure. I may be feeling better, but these symptoms still persist, cause the damage is done, son. Shaky vision, spasticity in my legs and my knees. Spasticity just means tightness. Like my knees feel super tight. Like not as tight as they did before, but still not so sweet. Shaky balance when walking. When I close my eyes, it's tough to actually just stand in place. And that is a thing for people with MS, like really. Like I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but it's like I'm on a ship right now and I'm very much not trying to do this at all. It's just what's going on. I'm still kind of wonky with my balance, so I have to avoid things that are clearly there, like doors. Like, I be walking into doors sometimes, man. It's the worst. Fatigue is really still a thing. I'm still hanging around. It persists. But shout to New Vigil to help to give me some pep in my step, okay? Again, these spastic knees, they're just tight. Especially when I wake up, like my knees and my thighs are super tight. And speaking of when I wake up, my fingers are numb, particularly this and this all the way up my arm. It's just numb. And they're tingling. And then I'm just kind of like waking up like, what time is it? I feel like I have these weird hands. Okay, let me go pee. Ha! Speaking of let me go pee, another symptom is I don't sleep so good. Like I wake up in the night, like at least twice, if not 3 or 4 times. Like clockwork. No matter what time I go to bed, I wake up at 2:30. 4:30, 5:45. Like that's just what it is. People with MS don't sleep so good. And there's some new things that have just popped up, like itchiness. Itchiness on my left forearm and my thumb and my index finger. Like clockwork, it'll happen in the evening, like bam, ooh, my thumb is itching. Ooh, my finger's itching. Ooh, my whole forearm is itching. Let me pop a Benadryl, and that kinda helps it a little bit. But still, like legit, why does hand itching? Like some people say that, you know, one hand itches, that means money's coming in. The other hand itches, then that means money's going out. So far, like the way this hand is itching, I'm about to be rolling in it, son. Like Scrooge McDuck, like diving in my money bin, like, hey, except it ain't gonna be pennies, son. It's gonna be dollar bills, y'all. Just cause the hand is itchy, that's what I'm saying. It's very itchy. Unless you have MS, you can describe the symptoms, but it's kind of hard to describe the feeling overall. Before in other videos, I likened it to having a roommate who never leaves and never cleans up and never pitches in. He's just always there. Also, thinking about it a little more, it's kind of like you're in Ghostbusters and you got slime.
He slimed me. Can you move? I feel so funky.
And on top of that, like your legs don't really work so good and you got all this slime and your legs don't work. It's just a whole thing that's just like, ugh. Since I've done the Ocrevus, the slime doesn't really feel so heavy, or there's just not as much of it. It's just not as present as it used to be. So thanks, Ocrevus. Mainly, I am super grateful that I don't have to keep track of needles anymore. I don't have to keep track of, oh, when did I do it? What time did I do it? Do I have enough in the fridge? Let me call the pharmacy. Oh, where did I do it last? Did I do it on my stomach, on my arm, on my thigh, on my hip? It's a lot. And plus, you're sore in the injection site. So like, I'm taking a shower and like, I gotta avoid parts of my stomach cause it's sore. Like, nah, that's not a good look, man. And then when you travel, you have to have a doctor's note with you and security is kind of looking at you like, what are these needles for? And you're like, look, man, I got a disease. Like, if you want to call a doctor, just call a doctor. It's okay. Let me go, please. And when we were in Dubai, we forgot the needles in the transport van from the airport to the hotel. And then we had to call the people and wait, and it just was a whole thing that I'm so glad I don't have to deal with anymore. So we're about a month in, and so far so good. I'm feeling grateful to have a different wind in my sails, and I'm glad that I don't have to deal with needles 3 times a week anymore. So thanks, Ocrevus. Like, really, 2 thumbs up, Siskelaniba style, baby. And so now that I got this different wind in my sails, I got some goals to set for myself. Like wellness and lifestyle goals, like making sure I do Qigong twice a day. That's great. That's great exercise. Get my chi moving, baby. Sticking to the walls protocol as closely as I can. 6 to 9 cups of vegetables a day is a lot. And I'm gonna keep a food diary to keep myself honest and to make sure that I'm still on track. Read more of that Healing with Whole Foods book that we found in that Airbnb that one time. And wait, you don't really know about that because I didn't put that vlog out. All right, look, I got more editing to do, so don't even worry about that. You'll see it later. You'll see it soon. And make more MS content because I really like talking to you guys and seeing what works for some people and what doesn't work for someone else. And so, maybe some things I'm doing can be of help to you. Go to sleep at a regular time. Don't stay up so late at night editing video or working on the next thing. It's like, nah dog, you got a disease. Go and get some Z's. Take your ass to bed. And mainly try to stay true to this vlog. Like when I was on bed rest, I was like, yo, you gotta do something else, son. And just start cutting more video. And sometimes I feel like these videos just get lost in the editing room, dude, because I'm always cutting, always trying to make sure something's good and something's better and oh, is that audio level right? Nah, son, shoot the vlog, edit the vlog, put the vlog out. I'm gonna try to stick to that a little bit more. And you guys are helping keep me honest about that. Let's see if I can keep it up. And in that vein, trying to edit it all down just to make sure that I'm not just glossing over some things that could be helpful to myself or others. Do any of you guys have MS or some other sort of autoimmune disease? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you about it, man, because it's hard out here, man. And it's always good to just know that someone else knows. Anyway, I'ma go eat dinner. So like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Please leave me a comment, man. I love talking to you guys. See you next time. Holla at your boy.